$11.95? You can't afford $11.95? What's your problem?
Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Juice on your lip and it's dripping on your hips. Put my girl in jail for so long. She did nothing wrong. I want you free and I'm begging to the skies above. Kool-Aid girl, my only, yeah, Kool-Aid girl, my only love. If I was that guy from the farming website, I'll treat you right, clap those cheeks all night. I would change your life, no more OnlyFans. I will be your only man. Free Kool-Aid for life, only for $11.95. No more living in a van. We're going on vacation in Japan, and you can use my hot tub. Kool-Aid girl, my only, Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Juice on your lip and it's dripping on your hips. Put my girl in jail for so long. She did nothing wrong. I want you free and I'm begging to the skies above. Kool-Aid girl, my only, Kool-Aid girl, my only. Juice on your lip and it's dripping on your hips. Put my girl in jail for so long. She did nothing wrong. I want you free and I'm begging to the skies above. Kool-Aid girl, my only, Kool-Aid girl, my only. Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Kool-Aid girl, my only love.
That being said,
Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, one of my mannerisms. Relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. A.L. Team Insider, the legend. Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist. Steve to the dead. Psychological style host. Meerkat. Artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
Oh my God, funny, yes. What's up, everybody? We are here. It is time. We have the one, the only Steve of the Dead. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello to the one, the only Mr. Ludacris. Hello, sir.
Hello.
There you go. Nice to have you with us here today in this double feature style. That being said, guys, this week we got show today going through all the nonsense. Tomorrow, let me tell you, we got a special one. It is iceberg style. Meerkat back in the house tomorrow, confirmed. It will be a iceberg of things DSP has begged about or things he's paywalled. Okay, that is what we're going to cover tomorrow. So I will start the proceedings here because Mr. Ludacris will not be with us tomorrow. Do you have a favorite thing DSP has either begged about or paywalled?
Oh, God.
There's so many, I know.
The first one that comes to mind is obviously the cat. Like,
yes, that's true.
Revealing a piece of news and nobody got it exactly right. I mean, that was fucking hilarious, but I'm sure press, I could probably think of more, but yeah, that one stands out, definitely.
Yes, that's a good one. Today, I'm going to show you again tomorrow, but I found one I never saw before, and it was, he's going on vacation for a week, So he says, guys, I'm going on vacation, so I'm hoping people will be extra generous before and after the vacation because I'm taking a vacation. Can you imagine saying that to your boss at work? Guys, I'm going on a vacation. Need you to pay me more before and after. Thank you. Go ahead, Steve. Look like you were going to say something.
Just think, like, how do you? Well, you pay well in there. Like, I'm not going to show you me pictures when I get back unless we hit the goal.
Yeah. Big ups to Paco City, who says enjoy tomorrow's 24-hour stream of that. Yeah, we gotta narrow it down to the best of the best, but yeah, it will be interesting. There is so many things. Skullmaster, Master of Skulls says Phil's Doom gameplay has made it to the niche Telegram video game channels. He's famous, dudes. It has also reached Facebook. And let me tell you, Facebook has different quantities of, scale than Twitter for sure, because those videos, I saw one on Facebook that had like 7-8 million. Someone showed me. Like Facebook, clickable Facebook, those viral shit on Facebook that your mom is seeing, you know what I mean? So I'm just waiting for my mom to send it to me. I saw the guy, I saw that guy you talk about. But yeah. So yeah, he's going more viral than he ever has right now with this gameplay. It is insane. All right. So yeah, let's start with it. We have so many. Before we get to this tweet, I'm on the screen here. I'm going to debate you with that. And let's do this.
Feeling the wild, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start with this one. There is so many. Here we go. Let's give you a quick 2-spot. Here we go.
Younger people have the attention span of a THC-infused goldfish, and their default setting is requiring dopamine hit overloads 24/7. If a game isn't assaulting their brain reward system at all times, they lose interest and go on to the next gotcha gambling simulator to waste their lives on. And even some of the older people that are complete retards fall into this trap. Not to wax too philosophical.
That's it. It. Just the snort counter. All right, one more. Here we go.
Feeling the wild, yeah.
Let's go. One more. This is from Boulder Punch. Many people sent this one in. I think a lot of Boulder Punch fans out there, because we got this sent like 3 or 4 people. Big ups, everybody.
Song you always forget the name of or how to spell oozes that early 2000s feel. I won't give my rendition of it, but I do have someone who will.
Ball with the ball, the bang, diggy, 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 said the boogie, said up, jump the boogie.
And that theme song for the Shield, one that comes blaring in at a high volume, way higher in the mix.
That was it. There we go. So there we go. DSP is definitely famous and everyone loves him again. Definitely. Okay. So today, so many things to get to. So many clips ready for us today. But I want to start with this one. So, as you can see, Philip decided to make a tweet about a June the King new documentary that dropped. And the June the King documentary that dropped is entitled Destiny, the perverse streamer who's being sued, right? And that documentary came out 2 days ago. It is 1 hour and 28 minutes, okay? Well, Philip released this tweet saying, looks like it was a buyer's market for cars all along. Didn't I already make this joke? Okay, now I'll pause for laughter here. Okay, get your laughs out, everybody. Okay, you back with us? All right, so he's saying that because he did use this joke before when there was an alleged leaked sex tape between Destiny and Nick Fuentes came out. And Philip says, it's happened again. I never have to lift a finger. It appears it always was a buyer's market for cars, Destiny. I'll pause for laughter again. Okay. Are you back? Just making sure. Okay. Are you back? Okay. So this is the second time he's went to this incredible well of this joke. I mean, the endless comedy that's coming out of this joke, which, let me remind you, makes 0.0 sense in any way. In no way does this make any sense. This first case he used it was because known bisexual Destiny was caught blowing a dude, which is, if you're bisexual, that seems to be pretty common practice, right? That's the goal, right? And he said it's a buyer's market for cars about that, which, again, I'm waiting for someone to explain how that's a joke.
I assume that, like, maybe Destiny said something like that when he was criticizing Phil, because obviously Phil's going for him, so I'm assuming Destiny criticized Phil at some point.
Well, that is true. Yeah, well, I mean, you've seen the thing that Destiny made fun of Philip for was that, Philip said, like, it's literally Philip said, guys, it's a buyer's market for cars right now. And what he was talking about was that there's like cashback deals and stuff. And he was so happy to be buying his car. This is after the second lease he got, right? The second leased BMW Philip got, right?
Makes him seem like such an incredible bitch, doesn't it? That Destiny made a comment all them years ago and it hurt him that bad that twice he's used this fucking line.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it makes him really weak, doesn't it? Like, I wouldn't even give a shit.
It's like, do you remember the Pro Jared one? Because that was that was exactly the same thing. That was Pro Jared had said, "Oh, I went down the DSP rabbit hole or something," and then when Pro Jared stuff happened, Phil was like that.
Yeah,
"Oh, I went down the Pro Jared rabbit hole," something like that. So it's the same thing, isn't it?
If someone insulted me on Twitter like several years ago and I was just sat there waiting for them to fuck up and then jumping in like several years later to go, hey, remember when you slagged me off? You probably don't because I'm some irrelevant fat cunt. But if you do, I'm throwing this back in your face now. Like, I think now that's probably not a good thing to do because it makes me look petty.
Yeah. I mean, you look like an asshole no matter what in this case, but it's even worse when you're not even making a joke. You're looking like it was a buyer's market for cars. What? That was an 8 years ago comment Destiny made, in addition to many other comments about Philip's stupid financial, proceedings.
I think Steve's kind of like hit the nail on the head with the Pro Jared one, because he like sort of like brought it back, didn't he? And it was his epic style tweets. Boogie said it was his favorite tweet ever, all this bollocks. That he's just basically trying to recreate that by saying, oh, I'll just come back at Destiny the way I did with Pro Jared.
Yeah,
and
it worked for me
it'll
last
be a
time,
hit because it worked the first time. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, isn't it?
And
you got he podcasts like that. So
and then
I want him to do one on me. That'd be amazing. If, like several years down the line, he's like, looks like I can eat noodles, Mr. Ludicrous. That'd be amazing.
What if Amazon releases like a ramen spoon or something, and he says that? Jokes on you.
Myself. I need to like film me eating noodles wrong, so I get made fun of or whatever. Then he'd be like, well.
It always was a spoon's market for ramen, Mr. Ludicrous. Now what? Felted. Okay, but I'll real move past this. But the level 2 crazy part of this is Philip is making fun of Destiny purely for the fact that June made a documentary about him, which seems strange coming from a person that June made a documentary about already that is 4 times as long as Destiny's. Doesn't seem like the best thing to make fun of him about, does it? What? Joke's on you, June. Joke's on you, Destiny. June made a documentary about you. Okay.
Yeah, because if you want to take like Phil at face value here, the documentaries do nothing. Remember, they had no effect on Phil at all. So they will equally have not had an effect on Destiny or on Rich. Nobody would have used June's documentary as an excuse to, mock Rich, would they? So,
Don't worry, this one's all true. Oh, yeah, this one's all true, by the way. Every single thing they ever say about everyone in these documentaries is true. Oh, absolutely. Except when they're talking about DSP. You guys know this. Come on, guys.
I can't wait for Destiny to do his react to it and be like, that's not true. Trust me, bro. That's it. That's wrong. Didn't happen. Moving on. Okay. Just going to skip this bit about my finances.
So there we go. That was the epic feltoning that happened this week on Twitter, Philip. And you should see the responses are exactly what you would fucking expect. I mean, it's endless, as you would expect. I do want to play this. Shanna Brand is a legend. And we played some of a different video of this one, but we didn't play this one yet. And this has maybe my favorite exchange ever.
Anywhere but Walmart.
So we're in VR, by the way, VR chat, and we're talking about the Walmart thing. So I just had to play a few minutes here because I can't resist. Please sub to this person. They have 214 subs. That's way too low. We need more of this because it's so incredible. Here we go.
Including Best Buy,
you can't show her. Can't show her on screen. We're married.
Sorry.
Yes, on screen. I was going between multiple different websites, including Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and more.
She ran away.
Anywhere but Walmart. Added 2 to cart. actually checked out both the Mario Kart bundle and this regular Switch 2. Regular Switch 2 is coming June 5th on release day. The other one is coming June 8th. Great. Checked out, paid, good to go.
So good.
Finishing up my work, turning the stream off. Okay, I'm going to film the daily wrap. As I'm filming this daily wrap, I announce, hey, I got 2 Switch 2s. What a great day. Everything's amazing. And then I check my email where it proceeds to tell me that both orders have been canceled.
Huh.
Tragic.
Does it say that's because of an error on Walmart? No, it says I canceled the orders. So I'm currently talking with Walmart right now about someone socially engineered my account on Walmart.com.
Yeah, they hacked you. I'm sorry to tell you that.
I was going to get 2. Maybe keep one. Maybe give one to my wife. Maybe have a backup in case the Switch 2 failed at launch, because that's what happened with the Switch 1. Maybe eventually do a giveaway. And now I have nothing.
Dang.
That's usually how that goes.
Have you got your money back?
No.
Dang.
This is why I refuse to give any personal details about anything in my life. This is why I will not film anywhere in my house. I will not do IRL vlogs.
My God. Good shit.
What is it, buddy?
Shh, everyone be quiet.
I need to find the guy.
Oh God! Oh, one more thing. I want to see one more part.
Continue the story, bro. Continue the story. Come on.
This is why I refuse to give any personal details about anything in my life. This is why I will not film anywhere in my house. I will not do IRL vlogs. Anything that I do that's information, they use to hurt me. So I worked my butt off tonight getting 2 Switch 2s, and now I have nothing because these people screwed me. I don't even know how they got access to the account. I'm talking to the rep right now, which is the noise that you're hearing, bling, bling, bling.
Dang. That's tough, man. How much even are the Switch 2s?
SpongeBob.
What about SpongeBob?
Yeah. So here's what happened today. At 8:55 p.m., I attempted to get the Switch 2. I was going between multiple different websites, including Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and more. Couldn't get anywhere but Walmart. Added 2 to cart. Actually checked out the Mario Kart bundle and this regular Switch 2. Regular Switch 2 is coming June 5th on release day. The other one is coming June 8th. Great. Checked out, paid, good to go. Finishing up my work, turning the stream off. Okay, I'm going to film the daily wrap.
Thing over and over again about he
Does it say that it's because of an error on Walmart? No, it says I canceled the orders.
So how y'all day? How y'all day doing? I was doing fine until I got stuck with this pig. Bro, this pig, I can't get rid of him. He's in every lobby. He's in every room that I am in.
What the fuck?
I can't get rid of him. Watch, I'll try to go in the exit, but it won't work. I can't get rid of him.
So here's what happened today. At 8:55 p.m., I attempted to get the Switch 2. I was going between multiple different websites, including Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and more. Couldn't get it from anywhere but Walmart. Added 2 to cart. Actually checked. So now I don't have a Switch 2.
All right, we'll stop. Incredible video. If you want to see the rest, that's half of it. Amazing. Amazing. I love what he says. I fucking love this. I'm stuck with this pig. God, amazing. Amazing idea. Shannon Brand, what a legend.
I hope this becomes like a bigger meme. I hope people start broadcasting Phil over like more social things, like maybe during multiplayer games.
Yeah.
Oh, that's genius.
I'm stuck with this
fucking genius.
All right, let's go. One more.
Feeling the wild, yeah.
Go.
Enemy attacks, some on the offensive like lightning strikes, stunning an enemy, freezing them all together. The more interesting and fun spells come from ones where you can control enemies or steal their blood, like the Blood Gout. Gout, huh? That's the easiest setup to a DSP punchline that I've had in a while.
How's the gout, Phil?
Oh my god, here's another one.
How's the gout, Phil?
Another idiot. This is
How's the
great.
gout? How's the gout?
This allows you to take...
There we go. So Boulder Punch definitely puts in his DSP references whenever he can. Very liberally, let's say. Shout outs to Boulder Punch there. Okay, big ups to the one, the only. Smitty Worman Jensen says, odds Phil could beat a rat in a maze race.
Low.
Take the under on that one. Big ups to Tricorder Transmission says, send a DSP in the wild to XDMs. It's a good one. All right. Your entire career's on the line here, Tricorder Transmissions. Let me see. I'll find it. Shout out
sucks, we expect an apology email.
Mr. Extravagant says, since ALT forgets every time, no Sam today. We miss you. Hope you're back one day. Big ups. Yes, we're always waiting for Sam's return. Brother, we always are. Magic Short Bus says, he pay while doing a dab. Now, that's a good one to remember for tomorrow. That is true. That is definitely true. He did do that. Okay, here is what Tricorder Transmission sent. This is it. Entire career on the line. Let's see. Let's see if this is a good fill in the wild. Oh, hold on.
Feeling the wild, yeah.
Let's go.
So he says it's crazy power, but in reality, it's not. You are nothing more than a lolcow. I'm sure you guys are familiar with DSP. He can go live to maybe 150, 200 live viewers, and there will be like 7 other channels that are restreaming him with triple, if not quadruple, the amount of live viewers.
Yeah.
Then there will be a bunch of clip channels who gets tens of thousands of views. Meanwhile, he has to beg for money and berate his viewers to make a living. Meanwhile, everybody else is making bank at his expense. And Ramsey is going in the exact same direction. I myself don't really monetize the audience. I don't have
So we're talking about Johnny Somali here, who becoming a lolcow of a different sort, for sure. But there we go. Big up. That was a good one, Tricorder Transmissions. A lifetime contract given out to you, sir. Next silly
I do
thing
also appreciate
ahead,
that one of the recommended articles just before you put in the address was something like 7 things narcissists say.
Oh, that's probably from search and shit. God damn it. Big ups to AMAC who says, stop torturing the kid. Nice. Mr. Ludacris says, my internet went out. I was wondering why he went so silent. We'll wait for that.
Yeah.
Probably a stupid troll. Probably some fucking troll.
You've been DDoSed.
We'll wait for him. We'll wait for him.
Everyone. Oh, no.
Okay, so perfect time then. We'll wait for Mr. Ludacris to get into our more serious topics. Well, there's never serious topics, but you know. I do want to show you this one. So this is from the Drunk Side Phil Plays Fallout 3. Now, I knew he was drunk as shit, but I didn't exactly remember how drunk he was. And we're so drunk, we are... Wait till you see this. We are just...
This and like trying to get through one of the underground railway bit. Seriously.
Yes.
He was wasted.
It's incredible how drunk he is. But I didn't notice this detail. Watch this.
Oh, J-Dash.
J-Dash ATL. So...
He stood up.
Yes, he stood up and he has no shirt on. That is pure gut there on the top right of your screen. And he's so drunk he couldn't see the TV good enough. Yeah. So he just stood up and walked right next to the TV.
God.
I didn't know this. Look at that. Where I gotta go? Huh? Where is it? Wasteland. Huh? That's how drunk. That's when you know you're drunk.
God.
Stand up and get closer to the TV drunk.
God, I thought this was the bit where he like ends up getting massacred by that village.
That happens too, though. Yep.
Yeah.
That definitely happens.
God, I didn't know he stood up there for me. Imagine, and he's got a big TV, hasn't he? That's not a small telly.
He's at Connecticut.
And he's not far from it.
No, he's less than a foot away. Doesn't know what's going on.
Oh my god! Right, that TV is closer to him than his current streaming monitor is.
Yeah, way closer.
Oh my god,
way closer.
That drunk. Fuck me.
Okay, anyways, you get the point. It's just very drunk. And anyways, it's very funny. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Next thing, so obviously Philip is on fire now on social media, like we said before, as we wait for Ludacris to join us again. Thorens had this comment I thought was funny. Phil is balding, bad at games, unending list of haters, and begs people to buy him hot sauce. As opposed to Billy Mitchell, who has amazing hair, is the greatest gamer who ever lived, demolishes haters single-handedly. People beg for his premium brand of hot sauce. DSP is evil Billy Mitchell. Think about it. So there we go. And the comments are good. The comments are very good. Phil begs for money, and Billy begs people to stop spending their rent money on his incredible hot sauce. Billy is the GOAT.
Billy actually takes his haters to court when threatening them, rather than just being like, "If I won the lottery."
Billy has kids and a hot wife. Anyway, good sauce versus evil sauce. Some people said both fit nicely in a wood chipper. There we go. Okay. I could see them being brothers. One person bankrupts people versus gets bankrupt, which is interesting. Good comment. Good comment. Should also mention that Billy is a true wrestling fan, unlike Phil. Niche comment there. And he says, ban. There we go. But anyway,
has Phil lost weight, or is that just a good picture?
He has lost weight. There you go for noticing. Something funny I did see. Someone sent to me. So on the Google search for basically everything, you can leave a review of things, okay? So if you find, you could be a restaurant, obviously, a library, even like communities, people can leave reviews. So shout outs to the person that sent me this. Someone left a review of Philip's Condo Association. And I will read it for you here. This is definitely real. And this is definitely not a LARPer at all. I'll read it for you here. Living in Palm Court has been an overall pleasant experience. Quiet streets, friendly neighbors, and well-maintained amenities. However, there's one resident who makes things interesting. Let's talk about the Watcher. No, not the kind from a thrilling mystery novel. This guy is more of a homebody detective, convinced that shadowy figures are after him. Despite living in a securely gated community, a condo with enough security cameras to make Fort Knox blush. You'll spot him checking his mail once a week, clad in Zelda pajamas that have definitely seen better days. He snorts a lot. I used to think it was allergies, but after months of hearing it through the walls at 2 a.m., I fear it's just a way of life. The man has a post-nasal drip so persistent it should have its own HOA violation. Despite having no visible job, he gets a lot of packages. Amazon, DoorDash, you name it. And I mean a lot. He monitors the delivery drivers like a hawk, refreshing their tracking info every 5 minutes and probably timing their stops with a stopwatch. If there's even slightly off course, he's at the window like a gargoyle, squinting suspiciously into the abyss. It's quite distracting when I go about my midday walks. If you're ever unfortunate enough to talk to him, his rants frequently about being stalked by internet trolls, though I'm fairly certain the only people watching him are the poor DoorDash drivers just trying to escape his high-level scrutiny. He's also big on protecting his family, which consists of his wife, a cat, and nobody else. But just in case he keeps a hatchet by the door, presumably for the day the Amazon Prime guy finally snaps and fights back. Overall, Palm Court is a great place to live. Just be prepared for the occasional midnight snorting symphony and an ever-vigilant neighbor who sees cyber warfare in every DoorDash delay. 4 stars because the Zelda pajamas are kind of iconic. So there we go. This was put up months ago, by the way. So whoever put that, excellent job there, and you did nothing wrong and everything correct. There we go.
Whoever did that, you could expand that into like a proper novel about like living with Phil, like in the same community. of what it's like to have like this malevolent presence like at the far corner of the street. And like,
God.
Like how many horror stories are like, the old man who lives in that house, and it's haunted, and some people say he did this, and some people say he kills kids, and some people say he murdered his wife, and like kids are going up to the door and like daring each other to knock on it or to look through the windows. You could get something good out of that using Phil.
It's the guy everyone's scared of. Some people say he once left the camera on and jerked off in front of children, but no one knows. Then you throw something at the door, and they see him. Hey, what are you guys doing out there? Go, go, go! It's him! It's him! It's him!
I'll call the cops. You've not got permission to be in here.
Yeah. There's a gated community, dumb fuck.
How did you get past the gate code?
Yeah. He would definitely be like that. Okay, let's get more randomness here today. This is the randomness to show. Yoda Hall says, notice how only children want to listen to his story.
Snort.
In a world where gated communities don't matter, where exercise is only a mailbox away. All right, well, that's a different bit. Yoda Hall says, notice how only children want to listen to his story. Not wrong. That's interesting. Yeah, here, go ahead. Tell your story. I think some kids have empathy more than adults, And
then look at how much difficulty they had getting rid of him.
He kept chasing him around. Yeah. Fluffy Flapjack says, thanks, TBS, for the entertainment on a long bus ride to New York. Big ups. Go to New York. Go to maybe Chinatown Fair. Get some games in. Hell yeah. Big ups, Fluffy Flapjack. Iwamoto says, Alan Moore's Watchmen prequel. The Watchman. There we go. The Watchman waits for DoorDash drivers and Amazon delivery to make it so. Okay, let's get to it. So, I know it seems like this is old news now, but we haven't had a show since this happened. So, May 13th, Poems Past did this tweet with the guy sitting here like this, playing Doom. And, it's just, you see it's a normal tweet from Poems Past showing something stupid that Philip is doing, and you don't really think anything of it. But, go ahead, Steve.
Can we just quickly draw attention to the number of views it has?
Oh, guys, and guys, that say this is the views on this person's retweet of it. The actual tweet itself now has 7.5 million views.
Fuck!
Yes. So, retweets of it are getting millions and millions of views. And they're getting tens of millions of views on Facebook right now. It is on fire. Shama Boy here says has a 1 million view tweet that's bringing up other shit he's also done. like this one.
Souls when I'm playing.
There we go.
And now that's it. Instant death. I give up. Fuck this.
A classic.
I'm done. That's it for Kirby. I'm not playing fucking Dark Souls when I'm playing Kirby. The fucking game is full of shit. I'm not going to waste my time with that. That actually genuinely 100% pisses me the fuck off. You can't get your health back. There's no healing items during the fight. It's an insanely long 10 to 20 minute fucking fight. And at the end, there's an unstoppable attack. Twice in a row, I lose the same way. Fuck it. It's Kirby. It's not Dark Souls. It's not Elden Ring. It's not worth it. It's not.
That comment right there is particularly weird, right? It's not Dark Souls. It's Kirby. Like, what does that mean? Because it's Kirby, there can't be a difficult boss? Is that what he's trying to say?
He wasn't expecting challenge.
Yeah.
He thought, it's a cutesy kid platformer, it's not Dark Souls, so I shouldn't expect to be challenged in it. This will be a cakewalk. And he was challenged in it, and it wasn't a cakewalk.
I need to tell this man to get good so badly. One of the easiest Kirby games too. That boss was on normal difficulty. Only took me 2 tries to defeat it. Felted Pig Roach. Everyone thinks you're stupid. Said people tweet more fuck ups. It's just a never-ending cycle happening right now on Twitter. Just everyone showing more and more fuck ups.
I love that the Zelda ones come back to prominence because it's just one of my favorite ones. The lightning, like how dare it be attracted to me while wearing metal?
What does this do? What fun does this make? Huh? What does this do? What's the point of this? Well, this is a good one, too. Underrated one. That's how you're supposed to do it.
There he is.
Oh, this person's just showing. This person's just showing random people doing it. It's not Philip clips. Anyway, it's not an effective clip. You trolled us. All right. So anyway,
we got felted.
You got felted there. My bad. Production mistake. Anyways, as you can see, this tweet really got to him, right? And you see it's 2.7 million at the time of this video, but it's up to 5 million at this point. And Philip was a salty boy. So let's watch that real. Big ups to Memeology 101 for this. So.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw the stupid tweet about me playing Doom that's completely out of context, and the idiots all liked it, and I already just destroyed them on Twitter and called them all the retards that they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's going off, Philip.
102 views. Wow.
That's going to top numbers. Off at about 50 likes if he's lucky. Yeah, you got him, Philip.
I'm going to look at that Oscar's tweet and go, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing compared to this.
Imagine saying, Mr. Ludacris says, my internet should be back in 4 hours. All right, well, how about this? Mr. Ludacris, you'll be back. If you can, of course. We'd love to have you tomorrow because we got felted. We got screwed of our Mr. Ludacris visit. So if you have a chance...
Virgin Media by any chance.
If you can, Mr. Ludacris, we'd love to have you tomorrow for the show. But okay, let me know on Twitter or whatever. It's not no pressure. Answer me now. 24 hours. If you don't answer in 24 hours. Okay.
Someone took the one clip of me playing Doom last night where I went into a room and the room is actually set up to be a booby trap. The room is full of explosive barrels. So if you charge in head first and you try to fight like you're supposed to normally, you're blowing everything apart, punching, kicking, ripping, and keeping the momentum.
Punching, kicking, ripping, tearing, ripping. I'm doing all the Doom stuff.
If you do that in the room, the barrels blow up and you die. So I went into the room and a barrel blew up and I went from full health and armor down to like 5 health. So then I had to run cowering into a corner, hiding behind cover, peeking out and sniping the enemies so I didn't hit any of the barrels. It's a literal booby trap. Someone clips that and puts it on the internet and acts like I'm bad at Doom. Oh, look how DSP plays
You
Doom.
are bad at Doom.
Yeah, it's not even about being bad at Doom. It's about not having fun and choosing to play a game that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is a game where you're basically like a walking tank and, you're supposed to be constantly moving. It's Doom. You move around and you use like situational awareness. So you're aware of stuff like explosive barrels and you use those things in combat, i.e. you shoot them before you go into the room so that they clear out a bunch of enemies for you. And then you walk in picking off the survivors. Or you can run ahead of them. This isn't the first time a Doom game has featured a room full of explosive barrels, for fuck's sake. So,
it's
somebody's played all the other Dooms.
Yeah. And also, I don't give a shit how anyone plays games. I'm that kind of okay, you want to play on easy and just, kill fucking shit and have fun, go nuts. But he's not even having fun, guys. That's the difference for me. He is not even having fun, and he'll complain about that later and say, well, this game's not fun. You just got to stand there with these fucking barrels. When he's choosing to make it not fun. And you can see by his fucking face, he's not having fun. So that's the annoying part for me.
He's barely engaging with the game as is. The green laser thing that comes at him and does a load of damage to him. It's you can block them. They're green. That's how the game says, hey, you can parry these and block these. And he doesn't. He blocks the next one, sure, but he doesn't do that one because he's too busy going, So it's that's how you save yourself 80 points of damage.
Yeah, and he hates this game. It's been hitting the goal, and it requiring the last second bags and all the fire sales and everything. But he has been hitting the goal each time at least, so that's why he's keeping it. But if it ever doesn't hit the goal, this will be so done. Because he does not like this game. He does not like this game.
Some other creator, a dunce who doesn't know the context because, this is what dunces do on social media, reposts it and goes, oh, if you just play Doom like this, uninstall the game. It gets 2.2 million views. Fuck you dumb fucking tards who don't even know the context of the clip.
Explain the context. How will that make it better, right? Oh, yeah, I think... what context do you want? Watch the whole thing? Watch the whole level? That's fine.
What context makes it better? You're still choosing to react to that situation like that. Not doing anything else.
You dumb fucking tards who don't even know the context of the clip.
Holy fucking shit, and relax. Some people just can't control themselves.
Yeah. Remember we were so pissed before we met Kat, too? Thank God she's around.
And playing the game exactly as it's meant to be played. I'm using all the mechanics. I'm using all the weapons. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, which allows me to react even better. I'm parrying.
It allows me to react even better.
Yeah, can we stop with that?
Yeah. Let's see the reactions. This is what mouse and keyboard allows, boys. Look at these reactions. Whoa! Look at these reactions. Look at him. Look at this. Keyboard and mouse, boys.
Can we stop with the whole I want cred for people from doing the bare minimum of I'm playing a PC game with keyboard and fucking mouse. Earlier in the week he was someone said, what's a good game for learning WASD on? Because I'm just started playing on PC, and he's like, I don't know, because I was doing it since the 90s, so WASD is natural to me, even though it wasn't fucking standard for another 10 years. He's still I don't know about that. And then he fucking mods in controller support for Minecraft because keyboard and mouse is really uncomfortable for him.
Yeah, it's special. It's special in this week. And remember we were only a week away from Bland Polecat's tweet that also went viral. That was last week. So we're kind of stacking feltings on Twitter. So we're having a tough time. That's why I think adds to the saltiness for sure. But
actually enjoying the game quite a lot. Just because you took a clip out of context, you fucking stupid idiots. Go fuck yourselves. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So,
bonus
anyway,
one. Hell yeah.
What a dumb thing. Now, I don't need to talk about it anymore because it's a waste of everyone's time. Completely false bullshit. All right. You like my cut, G? Well, I'm glad that you like my cut.
Someone's actually submitted. He had he's got his own Minecraft skin, and it was made by a detractor.
Yeah. I got that.
You got that?
I got that. Yeah. Someone submitted the detractor DSP to use, and he is using it. So I do not know why we're choosing to use that, but we are using it. Hold on, let me find it here. It is... I'll find it. Hold on. But someone said this hair, by the way, of DSP, it looks like the hurricane forming. You can see you can see a hurricane starting to form.
No, the viral treat won't bring new fans, Paper Mario fan, because it's negative.
The viral what?
No, the viral treat won't bring new fans, Paper Mario fan, because it's negative and it's false. It's a misrepresentation. It's what everyone has always done to me over the years. They completely...
Okay, hold on. Just till I can get it out of the way. So someone submitted this to DSP, and he used it, guys. He used it in his game. He thought it was real. So it's extremely patchy beard. Look at the head. And the bare feet with gouty red toes is there as well. This is my tribute to Philip Burnell, the King of Hate, the epic gamer, streamer, and beggar. And they use that.
God, it's like when Triple P replied to him with, "Oh my God, this is surreal. You're a king."
And he thought he really was a king.
Yeah, he totally bought it again.
Look at the person, the attention to detail. Also, the user's name was DSP Fat Pig, so that's cool. Mr. Papavera made a real one, by the way, on the left. You can see a nice one, Papavera.
He'll be using that now.
Go get back in the cuck chair, Mr. Papavera. Not your turn yet. You just watch now. But DSP Fat Pig on the right, look at the bald spot on the top of the head on the right. The details are so crazy. Big ups. But anyways, DSP thought that was real and used it in the game literally and said, yeah, they made a modern one and an old one. yeah, definitely. Really real.
It's false.
This one looks like it should be in Dave the Diver.
Won't bring new fans, Paper Mario fan, because it's negative and it's false. It's a misrepresentation. It's what everyone has always done to me over the years. They completely take out of context and misrepresent because the meme gets them attention, even though they're lying through their fucking teeth about it.
Playing a clip of him playing a game is lying through their teeth. Just want to remind you.
It's a meme.
Okay? Just lying through their teeth, showing a clip of him playing a game.
Put it in context.
Okay. Put it in context. Okay. Should we show all the menuing, the begging that happened before that part, the options you're choosing from Red Robin to eat next time you get donations? Do we need to show all this, or where's the line of context? You know,
all the other gameplay of me playing Doom, not the one moment that looks like I'm not playing it right because it's a special room.
It's a Twitter clip.
It's a special room.
In like all your streams.
Yeah. Let's just start. I promise you don't want people to watch the stream from the beginning. I promise you don't,
Philip.
Philip.
Pay to be verified like you, Phil.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mr. Miles, you did a great clip here.
Special room.
Watch. Great gameplay. You're killing it.
He would not die. Come on. You saw how much I put into him.
You're killing it, man. Awesome. Thank God they have the
use
full
a different
context.
gun.
Yo, he's still not dead. I can't move. Are you kidding? Yeah, I don't like it at this difficulty, guys. This is insanely annoying.
Yeah.
It's not even fun.
People's hairline, lol.
That was last week. Great moment.
I'm getting all my life taken away by tiny little hits from max distance. I can't even execute the enemy. I won't die.
Whose fault is
so
that?
Bad.
Oh, okay.
No, you're not funny. I don't get free advertisement for the channel because, of course, they don't link it. They don't say, oh, this is DSP Gaming and you can find his channel here. It's just a clip.
You don't want that linked, brother. You do not want that linked.
Just an out-of-context clip.
You do not get what fair use is, do you? It does not mean that we have to be like, don't forget, if you appreciate this clip, please check out the stream at Darkside Phil.
Here's his PayPal link. Just in case you want to donate.
Yeah, you want to support this content.
That was actually ripped out of my stream. It wasn't even ripped from the videos I uploaded last night. It was ripped out of my stream. Before I was even done streaming, some moron stole my content and reposted it on social media out of context to try to make me look bad. So
and
it's
they
not
succeeded. Yeah, I know. They succeeded.
Literally, like, providing criticism and commentary on you. They put something above the fucking video that says, hey, look at how fucking good this is. You know?
Yeah. Why don't you sue him, Philip? I'd love for you to sue them. Do Billy Mitchell. Definitely
do
you'll win.
Billy Mitchell, yeah.
You'll definitely win, brother. Tony T says, TikTok has 2.6 million views and 283,000 likes. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unreal. The one on Facebook is like when a game journalist decides to play a game or something, and then they complain about the game or something. They add a little bit of context there. Nibbity says, remind me, how many goals do we need to hit for Steve to do a National Geographic narration over the incident video? That's no goal. We'll make it happen. We'll do it. We'll bully him into that.
You need to hit the payday goal first, and then once we've done that, got that out of the way. You know,
yeah,
it's in the,
so I
it's in
got
the
no
contract.
attention, and no views, nothing on it at all. Zero.
Literally zero.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't get that at all. Sarah with the first super chat of the night saying, because of this in context of the clip on X, it proves what she said yesterday, that X is a cesspit of haters. Nothing posted on X is of any value anymore.
Okay, so Sarah Barclay, I want to put into context here, because Sarah Barclay is now banned, by the way, officially banned. Now, I don't know the context on that, because that happened like on Saturday, Sunday when I'm not watching, or I mean Friday or Saturday. Did she, did she do something? Did she say something?
I don't know.
Why did she get banned? Does anyone know? But she definitely Phil said he didn't ban her, but I don't believe him. Oh, a mod banned her. But anyways, the point that Sarah was making on this point is because Philip was bringing up a news story about, like, I think it was Last of Us 2 or something, and he hates Todd Howard, the other guy,
Neil
Druckmann. He hates Neil Druckmann. Yeah. So all he does is bring up the blue check marks responses and like, yeah, see, everyone's saying this. Yeah, everyone's saying this. But then Sarah Barkley's making the point, well, if you say all these people on Twitter are saying bad shit about you, but that's not true, why do we trust what people say about your news stories? You know what I mean? But, that's different because, reasons.
What she said yesterday, that X is a cesspit of haters. Nothing posted on X is of any value anymore. I do find things of value on there.
Yeah, things that people that agree with me, and they have 4 likes on their comments because they paid for blue check mark to be at the top.
It's not X. It's society as a whole. Everyone online is just a fucking idiot. Like, I'm not kidding. Everyone's just incredibly dumb. They do zero research to find anything in context. Instead, they just take things completely out of context and treat it as fact. They're that dumb. I don't know what else to say. They're just really stupid people. The vast majority of people who use social media are brain dead stupid.
Okay. So what do you do?
You, Phil. You lose. Try again from the beginning.
Why does Gahul entertain trolls via Twitter? Why are you following Gahul on Twitter? I haven't even followed him at all. I haven't seen a single thing he's done at all.
This is so weird. Okay, so you had him on your show. Like when you have someone on your show
twice.
Yeah, 2 times. The normal thing that people do is like, okay, well, that person was entertaining. Let me check them out too. Now Philip's saying like you shouldn't even care about him. You know what I mean? What?
Let's throw him under the bus now. I'm done with him. I'm not bringing smart guys back. I don't owe him anything. Fuck him.
I don't need this dumb
Don't need to bother with this drama, so...
Yeah. That's not... No, he didn't even speak about Toothless anymore. That's Gahul. Gahul he doesn't speak of either, though, so...
Yeah.
I don't pay attention.
Yeah, who cares? Fuck that guy.
I don't follow... You guys are crazy with your free time and the shit you do. I'm a busy dude.
Why is it crazy? Why is it crazy to follow someone on Twitter?
Stop talking.
Following someone I used to have on my streams on Twitter.
Yes. Someone that you had on your stream twice.
You guys in chat following Mr. Ludacris. You're crazy.
Yeah, idiots.
Side of streaming, and I'm super busy.
Yeah, super busy.
I don't have time to follow people on Twitter and see what they're saying and fucked up stuff. I wouldn't even known about this viral clip about Doom if you guys didn't tell me.
He said you saw it.
Yeah, he said he saw it and he brought it up and bitched about it for 10 minutes. But yes, we don't know about anything. Really
Jazz
cool.
says, how is paywalling content? Oh, Craig, greediest man. What are you talking about? What is paywall?
Why is paywall?
Yeah, and good point, Mr. Extravagant. He gets all of his news stories from Twitter. Twitter's pretty important to Philip. I don't know why we're trying to downplay it. That's all we spend our time on. Because SRK forums are down, so we can't bitch on there anymore. So now we have Twitter. It's the next best thing. The Ludacris internet went out, but we're going to try to get him on tomorrow. Kiwi Kratos.
We've not muted it, by the way.
Nope, we're going.
It's just how much dead air there was. Yeah.
How is leaving an incredibly stupid comment on your super chat okay when it doesn't even have any context to what we're doing right now? Like, what are you talking about?
Yep. He has no answer for this super chat. Stun locked him, so he says, like, what does that matter?
In truth, any content creator can paywall whatever they want. It's their choice. If it's their business, they could run it in any way, shape, or form.
And that's what you do.
If they want to make some content paywalled, some not paywalled, some for subs only, some for members, some for those who've contributed, can't do this till we raise a certain amount. That's completely their prerogative. You can
He's asking about you.
Criticize them if you like, but they have the right to do that. What makes you think that you can tell people how to run their business?
Right.
Right? Why don't you do it? Why don't you start your own business?
We have to turn it around and start attacking the other person with it. We can't say, well, look, this is how I want to run my business, and I think it's okay to paywall this event or this viewer's choice or whatever.
Yep.
No, we have to be like, other creators can do it. That's fine. So
you got to him because you got to him, whoever this was, because he's going to give you a monologue here because that's how much you got to him, right? So he's going to explain it away.
And do better than them, and then you can say, oh, look, I do it better. Instead, you're sitting here on my stream giving me $2 to say a dumb comment, and now I have your $2.
See?
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Doing great, brother.
That's a thief, isn't it? That's the thief. That is the thief. Are you kidding me? It's the fucking thief. The thief just came by. Look at this.
Okay. So here we go, everybody.
The thief just came. Thanks
Just
for
came
the
by. Look
thanks
at
for
this.
the thanks for the HTTP, by the way, on the link on the screen. I really need that. Thank you. I don't know what to do without that.
Okay. So here we go,
Just a
everybody.
quick comment. I think it was Andy Warski who says it in one of their streams. He calls DSP's Minecraft home like a liminal horror.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. You get it. Look at the house he's made. Everything takes 14 years to walk to. Look at this.
He did it last time as well. Last time it was like a long one. Like,
yeah.
He's never built a castle. He's never built like a giant cock or, like a tower or something. He's never built anything interesting. He's always been like this one long thing and then fenced off route towards the fishing bit.
What the fuck is
Minecraft.
this?
Did you know? Uh-oh. It froze. Not good, but maybe one of them doesn't work.
Oh, yeah. So there was a Discord. He showed his screen here. I think they'll show it.
I think it crapped out. Maybe we're going to have to uninstall it. There's a few things that I did, but maybe it didn't work. The mod loaded and didn't give me an error, but now that it's loading here, it looks like it is crapping out. No, I did test it. I booted it and it worked, but as you can see, it took a couple seconds and then it crapped out. So I guess this
that means
good.
you didn't test it then.
What can I do here to close it? Alt F4? What the hell is going on? I can't do anything. What am I supposed to do? Go hit restart on the PC?
Could be.
It's completely frozen. It won't even control alt delete.
As I've said many times, people will get what's coming to them. It's called karma.
It's frozen.
Everything. This is where you could see. I think he alt tabs at some point, and you can see what he's got open.
Yeah,
it's a ridiculous amount of shit.
I was going to show you. So this is, but first I'll show you the Discord. So he showed the screen with the Discord open, and some interesting stuff here. So we have, what's his name? We have Keemstar. Gahul is there, of course. There is
Phil. Why are you talking to Gahul on Discord?
Following him. We have Ethan Ralph and Keemstar and someone else, right? Which is interesting. Duncan. Yeah, Duncan's the guy that's doing the helping with the Minecraft stuff, giving incredibly long, detailed, instructions on how to do stuff.
Papa Vera them.
I don't know. I don't know if I see Papa Vera, but he did.
Well, they might be Duncan then if they're helping him with Minecraft.
Could be. No, Billy the Fridge. That's it. Yes, Billy the Fridge is there as well, and Billy the Fridge is doing LOLcow with Keemstar, which means they definitely, at the very least, talked about doing LOLcow live, right? I mean, that's confirmed, right? Because why would they be talking to Keemstar and Billy the Fridge in a group chat, right? Obviously, that never happened, but. Also, there was people sent instructions on how to do his Minecraft shit there. I
can't even do anything. I'm completely frozen. All right, hold on. That's an appropriate background. Command move. Try. Is it? I'm just gonna say all the event just work. Like, why do you have to jump through hoops to get a mod to work in anything? Nothing can just immediately work.
So.
Like,
yeah.
Matthew wants to see the menu for the settings. I'm in the menu. There's no settings for it at all. There are no settings. I'll show you. I'll boot it again if you want, but you're going to see there's nothing there. I'm frozen again. I can't move. I'm waiting.
So we're just bitching.
I have no clue what you're talking about. How do you allot things to Minecraft? I don't. Fabric loader. Installation.
So he actually got it to work.
19 minutes into why.
He got it to work, whatever. So that was the first crash out about the tweets. Now, the story continues because last night there was another crash out about the tweets. Let's go.
I never really played it competitively, so I don't know how it holds up for like tournament play. But it's a pretty good fighting game.
This is yesterday's day stream. Okay, we're not done bitching about the Dune tweets by any means.
Once again, we've not muted it.
No. This is a podcast, by the way.
Yeah, you got a lot of fighting game lore today. Holy crap, you guys got a lot of lore. And I got more lore to share on fighting games. I was there for all this stuff going down. And a lot of people don't talk about or know this stuff anymore.
It's because no one cares,
now,
Phil.
Do you understand? This is what I...
Here we go. This is the part. This is good. This is very, very good.
I mean, when I say, I feel like I have so much experience and knowledge to share with people on the internet when it comes to this stuff. I was around during the formative days of video games, fighting games, arcades. I have so much knowledge to share. No one ever asked me shit.
Get the hint. Get the hint, bitch. No one gives a fuck.
Instead, it's like, hey, did you hear that Phil played really badly in one room of Doom? Let's tweet about it.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, you mouth-drooling idiot? What the fuck is the pertinence of that? Nothing. Zero. You're a dunce. This is the level of intelligence of the common person today. They don't even care about history. They care about dunce-level memes and dumb shit.
This is so Grandpa, isn't it? Grandpa trying to tell the story. Back in my day, we didn't have cars. We had bikes. I have so much knowledge of the formative years of bikes. But no one asked me.
Who still uses dunce? Like, where did he pick it up from?
No one asked me. Formative years of video games too. Like what?
Yeah.
You were around. You were alive.
90s.
Yeah.
The late 80s and the 90s. Yeah. Yeah. I was alive during the Sega Mega Drive era. Yeah.
Just being alive during something doesn't mean you're an expert in that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's pretty standard for me. I think in most people on this earth. But Philip is trying to make it seem like he's some untapped resource of the universe. It's very funny.
They don't even care about history.
Very main character syndrome as well. To sort of assume that your experiences are in some way significant or warrant merit, like just because you lived through the transition from the 8-bit to the 16-bit to the 32,
Yeah.
No one cares.
They care about dunce-level memes and dumb shit.
Yep.
Apollo, thanks for 18 months as a member. Who's your all-time favorite Street Fighter character?
Oh,
man.
This. Okay.
You
think I can answer that?
It's like our parents probably lived through like the bit where it got from Pong to the Amiga and the video game Crash and all that, and it's like, no, but like it's not anything special that you lived through it. If you're involved in it,
that's different.
But
he just played arcades. He played arcades and bitched about it the entire time.
Favorite.
Yeah, it's not like he was like a sound engineer for Capcom or something.
No.
Very difficult question.
Very difficult question. I can't answer it.
Because, dependent on...
Okay, he gets back to it, I promise.
That I've played and stuff.
Answer the question, man.
It changes.
Okay.
Like in Classic Street Fighter 2... You got to think about,
what?
In Classic Street Fighter 2...
Okay, you already said that
probably my favorite character was Blanca.
No, that
because
makes
he
sense.
stood out from the pack being this beast man, right?
And I like that. That was cool.
But then if he's Super Turbo, it's probably Vega.
Uh-huh.
And then, so it's all different depending on the game. I love Zangief in many different games.
Okay.
It's just a very tough question.
Yeah,
for
of course
me.
you love the sort of like greased up wrestler muscle man.
Just ask about food next time, dumb fuck. I can't answer your question about games. Okay? By the way, I'm a wealth of knowledge, though. Definitely. Okay? Wealth of knowledge.
Big Freak says, fighting games are the bread and butter of this channel. I've been MIA, but now I'm back because fighting games are back on the menu. Well, there you go. They are.
There
Today
you
will be an
go.
exciting day of fighting game coverage.
Jax was back as well.
Jay says he hopes that Soul Calibur will come back.
Okay, well, this is the point I'm waiting for. I'm fast forwarding right here.
Waddle D did a $2 super chat.
Well, to be fair, I'm with Jade on that one. I want Soul Calibur.
Like mines.
Shut up.
Waddle D did a $2 super chat. He says, no one is entitled to respect. It has to be earned.
Yes, good point, Waddle D.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll agree with you there. No one should just be handed respect.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that if people would use half of the brain cells in their fucking heads instead of like 1 zillionth because they just want to follow internet memes, you would see that I have a wealth of experience and knowledge on stuff like this that I can share. I'm actually good at old school fighters. I know what I'm talking about. But no one wants to hear. They just want to laugh with an internet meme because they're dunces. And again...
Okay, so a lot to unpack there. But the person said, a good statement, respect is not given, it is earned. But Philip said, I agree with that. but fuck that. People are dumb. Got him.
Yeah. Now, fuck the implication that I haven't earned it. I've been around playing games for the past 30 years, mate.
Yeah.
I've earned respect.
You know how long I've been around? So, yeah. But that's...
I beat Justin Wong once.
Yeah.
How dare you?
In a qualifier, all right? So...
It's all it is. It's the intelligence level of people has dropped so much.
Oh, that's
in
it.
general.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Most people on the internet are just mouth droolers. It's sad to see this what society has become. Like, oh my God.
Anyways, guys, let's get back to the menu of Red Robin, which I will eat after you give me $1,500. Man, the intelligence level of people is so dumb these days.
Hey, everyone, let's point and laugh at this meme. But the meme is out of context and literally doesn't even prove what you're saying. Doesn't matter. Let's laugh. Ha, 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 ha. Because you're dumb.
But it doesn't prove what are you saying?
I know.
By laughing at the meme, what are you saying?
Because you laughed at a meme, and this meme is not even a meme. It's you playing the worst gameplay of Doom possible, and that's the part that people found shocking.
Is right.
Go ahead.
In chat, we should start calling him Monkey Spank again.
Yeah, we want to relive the past, Philip, to your glory days when you were called Monkey Spank.
You were a wealth of knowledge.
yeah. Come on, Monkey Spank, let's go.
Once again, we haven't muted it.
You're doing great. Great podcast, brother. Man, there's so much a wealth of knowledge here.
Fighting games at the arcaades. Well,
here we go.
See, there's advantages and disadvantages to playing at an arcade.
Yeah.
When you're at an arcade, you're in a social place where everyone is kind of hanging out.
Bro.
The real answer to this is... At an arcade, I can kind of pretend I have friends because people want to be there for a different reason, so I can kind of stand around them, and it kind of feels like I have friends because they want to do this thing with other people, and that's pretty awesome. That's the real truth of the matter, by the way.
Having a good time together.
Yeah.
You're not just there to play the game, but you're there to shoot the shit, to talk, to chill. You know what I mean? It's not just about the game. It's more of a hangout session of a bunch of buds or competitors, whatever. When you play games online, you have none of
a bunch of buds.
that. You're just anonymous person playing anonymous person, right? So the whole social aspect is lost, okay? But there's other things too. Like when you're at the arcade, you can get some food, some drinks. You know what I'm saying? It's like an event you're doing.
You can't do that when you play online. Definitely not.
You can't do that at home.
No drinks. God damn it.
Just sitting at home. But arcade has disadvantages. For example, in an arcade, you're at the mercy of the arcade machine. And a lot of the times you go to the arcade and, a button broke or it's wonky.
Yeah. He would say that a lot. Every machine is something wonky.
Isn't working. Now we all have to play on this half-functional cabinet until a tech can finally come and fix it, which usually isn't when you're
flashbacks do a lot of posts on SRK.
Where every time you lost, there was something wrong with the switch, something wrong with the pad.
Game is probably like the morning the next day or 2 days down the road.
Yeah, definitely.
It does have like drawbacks, but yeah, do I miss going to arcades? I miss the aspect of hanging out with a bunch of buds and having a good time.
You miss having friends then, basically.
Yes. Well, missing being around other humans. Let's not assume they're friends, because we know in many cases they weren't. But
while you're playing fighting games, now it's just so impersonal. Everyone's just playing online, doesn't even know who they are or anything, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Philip, you could just leave the house and meet people,
Oh, God. What's wrong with you? Please.
Let's try and do that.
You're joking? Please.
The dinosaur in Capcom Fighting Jam has no combos. That is correct.
Who cares about dinosaurs? All right, let's move on. So that was the Doom cope for that week, for the week of still bitching about that fucking tweet that still has legs somehow. Let's do another quick one. Here we go.
Feeling the wild, yeah.
Go.
Yeah, Spoonie.
Oh, smart.
Spoonie, huh? Well, I guess I could reference another internet personality here, but I don't feel like mentioning Darkside Phil.
Now, if we do have to make the contact.
That was it. That was from Brandon Tenold here. Let's do... Oh, we already played that one. Let's do one more.
Never guilt trip your followers into giving you money. Only the worst people like Darkside Phil and Boogie do that. But never guilt trip your
That's
followers into giving you money. Only the worst people like Darkside Phil and Boogie do that.
That is correct. That's a 3-month-old video. And let's finish the group here. One more. You might recognize this gentleman. Oh, mama. Hold on right here.
But clips of Darkside Phil, is that his name? DSP? Like they physically hurt me. They're physically painful. they make me like, it's like weirdly like it's like secondhand embarrassment. like oh man, oh no. Yeah, the Doom ones crop up. Yeah, it's like it's like I'm embarrassed to be a content creator or something.
Oh, embarrassed to be a content creator. Oh, God, that one fucking hurt. Big ups to NWO News says Gundam has dropped a 15+ video today. Oh, I heard that was coming out. Is that out now? Big ups. I'll get the link to it. I know it was coming out. Let's see the thumb. Oh, there we go. Okay, come out 2 hours ago. Brand spanking new here. Obviously, we won't watch it, but here's the clip. I knew this was in the works. There we go. Here's the thumb. There we go. The worst streamer. There we go. Big Up Ira says Phil's only notable follows are all local PD alerts. Oh, okay, that's true. That's true. Mario Faker says he's keeping Sarah as a backup for when Kat leaves. Well, that's a big assumption that Sarah Barclay is a female, but yeah, I know what you're saying. He did. One of the great mysteries is how he found Catherine Burnell on Twitter, but he wasn't following her. But she did retweet a retweet of his many months earlier in the year. So I'm wondering if he just looked through people that mentioned himself, and then said, well, I guess I'll send her a message. I wonder.
Kept that notification bookmarked.
Just in case, The pasta maker says it's built that big and empty for the styrofoam. Okay, I got you. You got to put the styrofoam in the Minecraft house. Yes. Can't change the torches until they're taken care of. So Narc says Sarah's banned now. What was she banned for? I just don't have that knowledge because I'd like to know that because she was a supporter, so it would take her a fucking lot, right, to be banned, in my opinion. Right? Usually they got some kind of leash on them, but
yeah.
They got leashes other people have.
Normally they've got a bit of give the more money they've got. So
she's a member, super chatting every once in a while. Joe Dub says, back in my day we had a horse and carriage, and now all I got is this horse. Thanks, Tevin. Thank you, Joe Dub.
Did the wheel get stolen off the carriage?
Mike says, I can't check the YouTube logs. I can only check the Kick logs, and YouTube has logs like Kick does. That's one thing Kick does great. Joe Dub again says, usually a meme is out of context. I don't need to know why Bad Luck Brian had that face in his picture, Philip. Yeah. Memes are something you look at for a second and laugh at and move. That's it, and move on with your fucking day. Wow, this plate guy sucks at Doom. Moving on. You know what I mean?
I really need to know the context behind why she's such an overly obsessive girlfriend.
Yeah.
I can't enjoy the meme without that context. And plus, I think I can fix it. So.
Oh, yeah, like the guy that looks at the other girl when his girlfriend's right there. Like, what? Was she a good girlfriend though? What? I didn't see the context of the relationship.
Didn't they have a series? Wasn't there a bunch of other photos taken after that?
Yeah, there is. Petchy says Sir Wong knows more about games. Sir Wah knows more about culture. Sir Ha. Sir Ski Sonic knows more about the history. But let's hear from Sir Spank, the subpar. Sir Ha. Sir Ha knows more about health as well, but Philip's still trying to tell him about how to live his life, which was very funny. Remember that? When Jaha got so fucking pissed, he had to call in, like, shut the fuck up! Bill
Nobody wants to be like you. Nobody wants to look like you. You're ruining me buzz.
Yeah. That was amazing. Bill Brasky says his analysis is like a kid's first ever essay. Yeah, no, because people tune out when you can't share your message in an entertaining way too. Which Philip is arguably one of his worst skills is giving something in a quick fashion. Right? Telling you the story, getting to the point in a quick fashion. And can you imagine clicking on one of his clips when he's talking about fucking how much Last of Us sucks, and then you get 5 minutes about him talking about the history of The Last of Us, like his history with The Last of Us. Like, what's the fucking point, man? I'm out of here. Well, you know. That's not how the world
before you go
works.
to The Last of Us 2, you need to know how I felt in Neil Druckmann after the release of Last of Us 1. No, it's because it's just lacking any sort of critical or media literacy that he can only engage with things on a surface level. So most of his commentary becomes, wow, did you see that? Wow, did you see that? Where did that come from? I didn't see that. You know?
It's that,
rather than actually engaging with it and being able to convey that. You know,
and how about knowing how the internet works too? You know what I mean? Like, that's just not how the internet works, right? It's just not.
Things nowadays, especially now, are just shorter, clippable, like concise and to the point, rather than 10-hour-long videos or something.
And he understands. He's the people that need the constant fucking drip of dopamine too. With that W Champions, Scopely knows it. But how come Philip doesn't get it himself? Scopely definitely knows it. That Monopoly Go, by the way, I went to my friend's house last week, and he told he didn't play it, but he said like his friend had a friend or something that played it, friend of a friend of a friend, whatever, and they said but they accidentally, before they even knew it, spent 200 hours on the game without even thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Scopely is an evil company. I'm telling you right now, they are going after it. Like, I mean, you just got to be, if you're not strong enough to fight them, don't play, guys. Don't. Because they are made to get as much money as they can from you. And Monopoly Go is even stupider because you're playing a game of Monopoly with no ending. So you're just buying for new, there's no end. Luckily, June, I don't play mobile games, but.
That Star Trek one's supposed to be really bad as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
They do the Star Trek one, and that's just as bad. People can, just really hammer.
Scopely is insane, and if you go to the websites that rate like how addictive they are and how fucked up their policies are, like they're all bad. They all have 18 different currency, types of currency.
Yeah.
Here's your sweaty men coins. Here's your ring rocks. Here's your it's all
the gold belts. And
it's all designed to show you. To keep you not in the know about how much you're spending. You know what I mean? It's insane. Yeah. It's insane. Big up CTC Jackie saying, so are we done with the My Parents Are Dying Series 5 already? With a serious illness like that, Linda has a good chance outliving ALT. Well, it seems like there's been no talk of that for a while, but he didn't talk about it since the DM leaks, to be fair anyway, right? But he did take off those 2 days. No one knows why. Who knows, But
it still wasn't enough time to have flown and back again. And besides, there was other activity anyway. We know that he was on Twitter. Doubtless he was on a certain mobile game. He was banning people on Kick Chat,
Yep. It's in the back pocket, right? It's in the chamber. Whenever we need a pity party story, we'll break it out. Don't worry. All right, so shout outs to Shroom Dukem for this just 7-second clip that is insane. It's just, that's all the way I can describe it. Here we go.
All right, I'm back. We got Wingstop on the way, but in the meantime, we got a lot more time now to play. All right, I'm back. We got Wingstop on the way, but in the meantime, we got a lot.
Like, what is this?
It's like, why does it move like that?
Watch. I made it slower.
Then. Do you know? It reminds me of is it Breakfast at Tiffany's, where it's Mickey Rooney playing like a really, really offensive stereotype of an Asian person?
Yes,
I feel like he's trying to mimic that. I feel like that's the way he's gonna go. Like he's gonna veer into like a ding dong die, or in China they say, I feel like he's going that way.
Yeah.
Watch.
It looks like, you know what it looks like is the AI that when you make a video of AI to like continue, like, you say AI continue a still picture. Watch, if I go like this, look, watch.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
He's like, I made this photograph. Yeah, so it looks like the person's talking.
Watch here. Let's see if we can get some more comedy going 2x. Let's see.
To play. All right, I'm back. We got.
See, it's wild.
See, I feel like when he's almost about to say Wingstop with the Chinese accent.
Oh, he's got to switch it.
And he reels himself back in, yeah.
The ding dong die switch is about to be hit.
Yeah.
You know?
And he hits the emergency stop button just in time.
All right. I'll stop having fun with this. There you go. Big up Father Time, who says Phil likes to build FEMA shelters instead of houses. Oh, Scarlet. Father Time, please. They're most sturdily built when... let's go for some old-fashioned begging from Sir Piece of Peace here, which is always fun.
Oh, God, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a brief break here, everybody. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm just, resting up.
Pretend it's not cut off. It doesn't matter. Twitch videos are stupid.
This is not the hardest mode. No, are you crazy? The hardest mode would be ridiculously difficult. I'm not playing it on that.
Okay, great. Yeah, you only do it hard, man. Come on.
Guys, honest question.
Yeah, please.
What's going on today with support? We're at $28.
Honest question? Guys, honest question. I mean, we're at $28. Honest question. What's going on? What the fuck?
With 90 minutes left on the stream, what's going on? Usually we do much better. But Doom has done great. Last night people came out and were really supporting Doom heavily.
Yeah.
Said it was a great stream, wanted to support it. What is going on right now? Daytime stream of Doom and $28. Is it because I played too much of this game? Which is wild because so many people say, oh, everyone else is ahead of you and plays more than you. You should really focus on the new releases right away. So this week I decided to do that. I said, hey, I actually will focus on this game to try to get as far as I can this week. And now look what's happening.
By the way, if you give any answer, he's going to bitch you out, right? So if you said any answer like, sorry, Phil, I don't have enough money, tough economy right now. No, fuck you. That's not a legit answer. Fuck you. What are you talking about? Huh? It's like there's no answer that you can give that he'll be happy with. So what's the point of asking? Now, once again.
Like literally everything I did this week is done better. The only thing that we didn't hit a goal so far this week was Call of Duty. But that's understandable. I've been playing that since the fall. And even then, that stream, we did good. We just didn't hit the goal.
Okay.
This is like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like no one cares. Like I said, both chats seem to be at very low chat rates. Not a lot of people are talking.
There is a very nice little irony here that you are in a situation where you are asking people in your audience, hey, you're asking them a question, and they can't really give an answer because they know they're going to be punished either way for it.
Yes.
So the only real answer you can give is the one that verifies whatever he says or what he thinks. The correct answer is what he believes. Yep. That's the product of a process called groupthink.
Oh, interesting.
Just throwing that out there, Phil.
Wesley, chat rates are like YouTube keeps track of like what the numbers of how many people chat per minute or whatever. And Phillips has got to be so fucking scary, man. Those have got to be atrocious. Atrocious.
Isn't that great? We don't even have 300 viewers for Doom. Did you know that?
Yeah. 203 viewers. You're killing it, man. Look at this. What else can you bitch about and blame the audience for?
And I did a higher difficulty because you guys wanted me to. I didn't do the usual default medium, so your excuse is, he plays on easy mode. No, I'm actually on hard.
So that means you need money?
It's not that either.
That means more money?
Well, GamerX Rant, I think says, well, the answer is simple. People don't have infinite money, but you don't like that answer. No, because it's not valid.
There you go.
Actually, they do. The whales do have infinite money, dumb fuck.
I'm not asking
one it's person. Not valid. I like this. This is a way of like really nicely discounting anything that you don't like. It's not valid.
It's not valid.
Like what criteria like are you judging the validity by? What makes a response valid and what doesn't?
Do I agree with it or not? That's the validity choice for him.
I'm not asking one person to come to every stream and support. It's various different people who do. What you're saying doesn't make sense. That's like saying, people don't have infinite money. That's right. So every streamer today isn't streaming. No one's been doing anything today, right?
No, that's not the same at all.
He was about to say making money today, but it's different when you only have 200 people. Normally, people that do this for a living have, at minimum, thousands, right? That's where, like, starting to think about doing it. And it's probably a bad idea even then to say I'm going to do full-time streaming with 1,000 viewers, probably, honestly. right? But Philip is doing this with his 200 people in chat, and you're going to compare yourself to other streamers doing this for money? Right.
Every streamer today.
Yeah, there's the thing. Because he's about to play it off like it is impossible for other streamers because obviously everyone's run out of money. And it's like, no, but the amount of people in that audience that might be struggling with money and decide to not donate is going to be like a smaller percentile of the audience. It's going to be a smaller amount of the audience than it is when you've only got 200.
Yeah.
You know, if there's like 200 people who are poor and they make up 10% of a bigger streamer's audience, it's not really that much of an impact. But when your stream is only 200 viewers,
you're counting on 5 people legitimately. And Red Count says full-time stream with 1,000 is completely viable. I'm saying like in terms of making it your full-time job and throwing away any other let's say job you have. I think that's what I'm saying. It's not about, you could make it work for sure, but is that the right idea when you have a 1,000 viewer stream and say fuck other employment? I'm not sure about that. I would myself want to be very, very comfortable before I say fuck any other jobs. It
makes sense. That's like saying, people.
That's just me. Everyone's different.
People don't have
obviously.
infinite money. That's right. So every streamer today isn't streaming. No one's been doing anything today, right?
See?
See? Yeah, with your 200 viewers.
There's no business.
Did you see that smile then? He's all, I've got you on this one.
Yeah,
I've got you here.
Bitch.
There's nothing going on today, right? Everything's shut down because no one has any money. It's just an invalid statement.
Yeah, but like the people going out to the cinema aren't going to be in your audience. The people going out to eat at restaurants aren't going to be in your audience. The people going to like football matches aren't going to be in your audience. So people are out doing other things with their money.
Yeah.
And they're not in your audience.
In behind why something goes well or something doesn't go well. All right. When it comes to streaming, sometimes it's just plain luck. Sometimes, someone who did want to support happened to be able to come by that day and support.
It's plain luck. Okay.
It's plain luck.
Fair enough. Well, I've done 4 streams of the game. Every stream's done well. Today it's doing the opposite. Why? I don't understand bad luck.
The person didn't come
Sorry,
along.
I don't believe in bad luck like that.
Wait,
what? You just wait. He said what? Sometimes it's bad luck, but I don't believe in bad luck. Hold on, I gotta hear this again.
I believe in good luck, but not bad luck.
It's just an invalid statement.
Okay, hold on. What?
There's always a reason behind why something goes well or something doesn't go well. All right? When it comes to streaming. Sometimes it's just plain luck.
Sometimes it's just plain luck. There's only 20 seconds left in this clip. Did he self-contradict in 20 seconds? All right, sometimes it's just plain luck.
All right, when it comes to streaming.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just plain luck.
Okay.
Sometimes, someone who did want to support happened to be able to come by that day and support. Fair enough. Well, I've done 4 streams of the game. Every stream's done well. Today it's doing the opposite. Why? I don't understand bad luck. Sorry, I don't believe in bad luck like that.
I don't believe in bad luck like that, I guess is how he's qualifying this.
That might be a record.
I believe
the
in
fastest
other
one
kinds
I've
of luck.
found. The fastest one I've found of him contradicting himself is about 15 seconds.
Ooh, okay.
That could have happened to me. That did actually happen to me. About 15 seconds. Okay. So that's very close, though. That.
There's probably a cause and effect, right?
Oh, wait, we're not even done yet. Last one.
This proves you have to ask.
Oh, fuck. There we go. This is my favorite one.
This proves you have to ask to receive. It's hilarious because people say, "Oh, it's so bad that you do this. It's so bad that you would stop and take a break and say, hey, how about some contributions?" But then when I do it, it works, and then I'm successful.
When I beg, I get money.
Then it means we could do more.
We can do more when you guys give me money.
We can afford more. We could do better.
We can afford more. We can afford more.
Better ideas for different events. I can buy things like a game on a whim. How many games have I bought on a whim in the last 6 months that I've never been able to do that before? Right? Now I'm playing on
You always did that.
I know. You always bought every fucking game.
With a no input delay wireless keyboard and mouse. With a better display. See what I mean?
We're doing this again. I've upgraded my set. I'm not playing a keyboard and mouse.
Okay. Lemtech says
during doing something like that basic.
During the doc, he said, "Ask and you shall receive" is a Kino Casino thing. Oh, okay. We're taking that from the Kino Casino. We're not taking the negativity though.
No, I thought that was from him growing up as a Catholic, and that's in the Bible. Remember?
If I just sit
It's
here
like literally about asking for the love of God, you know, the grace of God to bless you. Like literally, if you ask for the love of God, you will receive. It's about spirituality, not money.
Comparing it to God is very funny. You know, just like Jesus, if you ask him for love, he'll give it to you. And similarly, when I ask you guys for love, you give it to me. Very similar.
I say nothing. No lie, I would have made $28 this stream. But somehow people think it's like heinous villainy.
Yes,
it is.
It seems like you know it too. That's why you're justifying it to yourself right now.
Stop and say, hey,
but it's like right, going and breaking into people's houses and taking their stuff. It's a great way to get more stuff. That doesn't make it right, though.
I know. Yeah. That's fucking awesome way to get stuff. It's free too, so it clearly works. It clearly fucking works.
Get some support today on this stream that you're enjoying. No, it's not. It's not. You know, okay, here's what it would have been heinous villainy.
Okay, go ahead. Why can't I get this out of here? Go to the next post directly from here. I know that. Get out of here.
I refuse to continue with today's stream unless I get contributions. Or if I said, guess what, guys? For the rest of this stream, webcam off because you didn't contribute.
Oh, thank God.
This is what I brought up in my tweet here.
Right?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Okay, well, I hope you watch it tomorrow when we show all the other things you've paid.
My opinion. But just to stop and be like, hey, I hope you're liking the stream. I'm liking the game. Fourth stream of the game. I played a lot this week because I figured you guys wanted to see a lot of the new release.
Philip, are you forgetting you said honest question, what's going on? Was that part of the ask and you shall receive, or it seemed like more berating style?
I don't know what's going wrong today.
Interesting.
Can you please support? And then if people do, what's the problem with that? It really,
well,
I don't see a problem with it. You guys obviously don't see a problem with it because you're supporting, right?
You're
because they eat crayons for fun. That's why they don't see it as a problem. You've somehow found when people that were literally 13-year-olds watching your videos on YouTube grew up, and now you found out you can treat them like absolute shit and they still give you money. That doesn't mean it's a good idea. Right?
And also because you completely lack any sort of sense of empathy or morality, so of course you're not going to have any problem demanding money off people for shit like this.
Yeah. You know, like the justification is insane right there. So just because people give you money, that's fine. That means it's fine. So you can pretend, wear shitty clothes, put mud on your face and go to the corner and say, hey guys, can I get some money? I really need it. And if they give you money, does that mean it was worth it? That mean you should do that?
I'd like the idea of him sort of like talking to the audience over the course of like 4 different podcasts about now guys, we really need to hammer down the finer details of this mud face goal.
Yeah.
We've got like 6 more goals to hit. We can do it in 3 days. I've got the mud. I've ordered it off Amazon.
It's just because people give you money for something doesn't mean that thing is good. I mean, that's what he's trying to make you feel, right? So there's a lot of people, at least, Findom people that do this. I mean, at least that's the accepted situation here. But Philip has somehow made
that's the context of it. Everyone knows.
Yeah. But Philip doesn't have that. He pretends he has meaningful content when in reality he makes everyone feel like shit if they don't donate enough, right? And real quick, I want to read through this. Someone sent to the email, very funny. Like it could be a longer bit, but it's just text. So I'm going to kind of speed through it. But it's called the begging system, okay? And it's very truthful. It's not just trying to be funny because there's some truth to it as well. So here's the begging system, guys. I'm going to sell you on this begging system. You can buy this in 4 installments, $25 each. You're going to be begging like never before if you buy this system. It's called the begging system. And first off, it starts with B, which is bait with guilt. Okay? That means start every stream with emotional appeal. Okay, guys? Mention your past financial troubles, the cost of groceries, and unexpected bills. Make them feel that their $5 is the only thing standing in between you and homelessness, okay? So for example, guys, I don't want to say this, but if things don't pick up this week, I might not be able to afford food. Okay? That's B. Moving on to E. Engage with crisis. Create a sense of immediate urgency. Power outage, car breakdown, stolen tire, looming internet bill that makes a stream ending threat. This keeps supporters on the edge of their seat. And wallet. So, for example, I hate to say it, but if you don't hit the tips goal today, we might not be able to make it to next week's streams. That kind of thing. Next up, G. Guilt trip the quiet ones. Okay? This means point out when support is low, even during gameplay, and remind lurkers that they're enjoying the content for free. Always remind them that they are getting it for free, just in case they try to forget. Next up, G. So we are BEGG. Goal inflate. Set tips goals that increase over time. Start with 50, then 100, then 150. Normalize the idea that each stream must reach these numbers or else it's a failure. But once you reach that number, normalize going to the next number. There is no goal. Okay? That's BEGG. Next up, we have I. Insulate with loyalty. Divide your audience into true fans and trolls. True fans are the ones who give. Trolls are the ones who don't. Frame criticism as jealousy or harassment to ensure... Frame all criticism as jealousy or harassment to ensure only echo chamber feedback remains. Okay?
This is fucking spot on, this.
Whoever said this, you're a genius. All right, 2 left. And never acknowledge
you have to ask to receive,
excess. Oh, get out of here. Never acknowledge excess. If you got a day with strong support, immediately talk about the next stream's goals, surprise expenses, or back taxes. Keep the cycle going. All previous support should be forgotten, especially if you received an excess of your goals the previous day. Sounds good, right? Next up, last one is G. Gaslight the past. Reframe years of similar behavior as misunderstandings. If someone questions your patterns, act like it's a one-time thing or that they're making it up. For example, people always take my words out of context. I never demanded tips. I just said it helps. Okay? That was the begging system, BEGGING, because when content is free, monetizing sympathy is king. Shout outs to you who wrote that.
Adopt that into my next videos.
Amazing, whoever sent that. Big ups to Pasta Maker says the zoomed in face cam is disturbing. Yeah, especially when he flips it around. It's very weird. Iwamoto says luck-based job stability would keep me up at night. And that's what Philip is saying he has but doesn't have, or I can't remember. Scoot Towalker says DSP has perfected self-reductio ad absurdum. All of his claims are valid because in his brain, the opposite, read the sane, conclusion is completely absurd. He needs to believe that we believe him. Yes. Yeah. Everything he has said is the truth, and if you don't believe that, you are a mouth drooler, okay?
Yeah.
You are a mouth drooler.
It doesn't matter what he's talking about. The point is that he needs to sell you on what he's talking about at that moment. And if that's contradicted by previous or later incidents, then fuck it, forget about him. They're taken out of context. He's changed and grown, whatever.
You're an idiot for bringing. No, you're an idiot for bringing that up. If you bring up past stuff,
that as well. Yeah.
That was 1,000,000 years ago. Okay, dumb fucks. It's pretty simple. And 2 Quick L says DSP goes to the dump a lot. Down at the dump is a gold mine for begging. I wonder if he is disgusted by beggars when he sees them too, which would be very funny, wouldn't it? Okay, a few more things to go through today. We got Philip is. You'll see more of this tomorrow, but just when you thought Philip couldn't monetize more, he's now monetizing stories to tell. So. Don't believe me? Listen to this.
That's all correct. And then we don't have any memberships yet. And we do have no keto entry at the sub. We have no memberships tonight. There we go. So our $105 of support, 45 to go to hit the goal. When we hit the goal, I will tell you the story of when I was first tased and how it resulted in me losing a day of my life.
Okay.
And if someone does a $50 contribution of any kind, 10 subs on Kick, a $50 tip, a $50 super chat, I'll blindfold myself again, but this time on the open highway, and try to drive for 5 minutes on the highway.
It's much safer there, isn't it? Yeah.
How can you resist? 12 minutes later? Okay, I'm going to put this in full context for you here. I don't want to make any memes.
I love when the mic cuts bits out of his head there.
Mozzie to $2, and now we're up to 109.
Uh-huh.
So remember, guys, at 150, when we hit the goal, I will tell you the story.
This is
Well,
11
getting tased
minutes
and
later.
losing a day of my life, but only if we hit that goal before the stream ends. I'm not going to go stay on late. I have to tell you while I'm driving. All right, so we got about 40 some minutes left on the stream.
Okay, let's go forward in time. This is 15 minutes later.
Guys, we got about half an hour left. Who's going to get us to the goal tonight so I can tell you this story?
This is a hype stream, by the way.
Story of me getting tased for the first time.
Less than 200 viewers are supposed to support him with $150 for this, by the way. Just letting you know.
Will we get to the goal tonight? And so you can hear the story. Like I said, I want to have time to tell you the story because it's a decent length story.
It's a decent length story. Yeah, I got the real story. I'll show it after this. I want to make sure he's hyping it up, though. I want you to be hyped for this, guys. I don't want to show you the real story yet. You guys got to get hyped. You guys have got to be hyped right now. You're in a frenzy. Look at you. Look at you guys eating crayons. You guys are hyped. Whoa, too many. Instamat, too many. Okay.
I know if you turn off the speed limit warning, she'll shut up. I know.
It's there for a reason, Phil.
Left. Who's going to get us to the goal tonight so I can tell you this story? The story of me getting tased for the first time.
Okay. Sorry, now I already played that one. Here we go. Next one. Three minutes later. 3 minutes later. 3 minutes later. Go ahead, Steve. Sorry.
I love that it's like the time when I got tased for the first time. Like, there's been multiple tasing incidents throughout your life.
Yeah. 3 minutes later.
Third time was all right.
Yeah.
You know,
second time was rough. But
bit bored.
Here we go. 3 minutes later, guys. 3 minutes later from what I just played.
Thank you, No Kino Entry. Appreciate that. Guys, let's hit that goal. We're almost there. We're less than $40 away from the goal. Me telling you this story. But we got to hit it sooner or else I'm not going to have time for the story. I told you. It's a longer story. So I'm going to need to have time to tell you about it. Okay?
Okay. Thanks.
How fucking long is it? What incident from your life can you not sum up within like 5 minutes?
I know. Well, it's a great story, guys. Here we go. So here's the final thing. Okay.
Say, what happens if I save right now?
Mm-hmm.
No, I said I was going to tell you the story if we had time. There's no time. I'm out of here. I'm literally about to be out of here.
So he hit the goal, by the way, and will not tell the story because it's too close to the end of the stream.
Trying to figure out how to save.
He will not tell you the story because it's too close to the end. Get fucking scammed.
Also, I might be wrong, but you can't save like mid-delivery. You can only save before and after. So it's not going to like start him like on the motorway here. Like, you know, it's not going to start. Yeah, I think you can only do it before and after drops.
Maybe I've been in the game too long, but I used to have some sympathy for dented individuals that became fans of Philip for some reason, but I've lost that all now. You deserve every single cent you give to him. You deserve to lose it all because you put up with being scammed every fucking day from this douchebag. Please give him all your money. Got scammed from a fucking story. All right, here we go. Here's the real story. You want to hear it? It took a minute and 22 seconds to tell the tale. This very lengthy story. You ready?
But once I was tased, that wasn't too pleasant, to say the least.
And a good chunk of that time is dead hair. A minute and 22 and about a minute of its silence.
Fun story.
We did it, darlings. Why'd I get tased? Because some asshole had a taser and tased me.
Killed it, bro. Good story. Some idiot had a taser and tased me.
It was just I grew up in a bad area. I did. People don't believe me that there's bad areas. I grew up in a very ghetto area.
People don't believe me. That means the detractors don't believe him. When he says people don't believe me, that means detractors make fun of me about this thing. That's all that means, guys. Just letting you know. So people don't believe me means detractors make fun of me because it's not a bad area. Go ahead.
And one day my friend's like, oh, I want to go over to this other kid's house that I know. So we go over there, and I was a newcomer. You know, no one knew who I was. Fuck.
I was a newcomer. No one knew who I was. How old were you?
The kid just walks up and teases me in the back. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what are you doing? Luckily, he didn't do it to hurt. He was just doing a joke around, so he only like zap me for a second and then let go.
Okay.
And he was basically doing it to kind of be a dick, like a prank. But it wasn't very pleasant. Basically, it's like, at first it just tickles, and then all of a sudden it feels like a burning sensation, and then you go numb. And that's it.
Okay.
That was easy.
It didn't really hurt, no. Like I said, it was like a tickle, almost like an itch or a tickle, and then after that you just kind of go numb.
There you go. And he said he lost a day from this. So when he tells this story, guys, remember this. This is the truth, right? We just heard it. It didn't really hurt that much. It starts with a little tickle, and let's see how that story holds up.
Yeah, like, do you know how much like force or like impact it takes for your brain to not remember a day, for you to like completely lose a day?
Yeah,
you need a lot of something, either like some sort of chemical substance that's going to alter your short-term memory and your long-term memory, or you need like a giant impact to the head that knocks you out. You know.
So I mean, we'll see. The story's going to be all fucking different, but there's the real story now. So keep that in your mind. Remember when
tased in the forehead? Maybe.
Yeah. Remember when Philip was saying about all the begging stuff? Big Guy made a great video here I want to watch out. 2 minutes only, but it's very impactful. And it really throws a monkey wrench into Philip's plans about asking you shall receive, though. Here we go.
Way down here on level 1.
Got us, Big Guy.
So low he could parachute out of a snake's asshole.
Today, can I ask an honest question?
Please.
All right? Is anyone who's watching me right now, at all, on my stream, on a restream, anywhere on the internet, watching this on demand, do you think I'm destitute?
No, you just you just beg for money like you are. No one thinks you are destitute.
And I think I told him because I've been following him for so long. I don't want to say he felt like a friend, but I felt like some kind of weird, like this is someone I've known. I don't really know, but this is someone I've known. The only person I really followed on YouTube for so long, and I felt some kind of attachment, like a buddy in a sense. And I thought, oh, my buddy's in trouble. I should help him out, you know.
I'm sitting here,
Philip. How do you feel about this, Philip?
in a room surrounded by expensive technology. I have a ridiculously expensive RGB display going off behind me on a wall covered in the most expensive soundproofing foam that you can probably buy. I've got a freaking frame behind me that's playing animations. Just
look how much useless shit I have bought with your money. Do you think I'm destitute right now, guys?
This is reminding me of that list from when he had a barbecue and he was like, I've got all these consoles, I've got all these games, I've got all these like joysticks, and I've got all these pads, and I've got this full Rock Band set and all that stuff. He's basically doing that. Look, I have possessions, I have things, and these are expensive things. So, that's how I'm establishing my social superiority to you. I'm flexing,
But by the way, I still need your money, though. And can I ask an honest question? What's going on today, guys, honestly?
Does a single one of you think that I'm destitute and that I desperately, desperately need you to contribute to me today, or else I can't eat?
Then why do you beg like you need it, though? Why do you beg like you are?
Buddy, in a sense, and I thought, oh, my buddy's in trouble. I should help him out,
Like, and that's actually what Steve was saying on the show. And I'm like,
yes.
What are you talking about? This doesn't happen.
Oh, you mean Steve Cambion? Yeah,
yes, when he brought that up, saying when he played one of Franny's videos, when you beg about 80 times in one stream, kind of feels like you're destitute. Huh?
You're just very weird for a moment then.
I'm destitute?
Do you think I'm destitute?
Yeah.
Look out for that.
Duper's delight is the joy someone experiences after they get away with a lie. Signs of a duper's delight are flashes of inappropriate smiles, crinkled eyes, and lip biting. The best way to deal with duper's delight is to recognize it, encourage the truth, and disengage from the person if you keep seeing it.
Do you think I'm destitute?
You will know, right, that those are like standards of people who are socialized a lot more, so they'll be able to like a bit more effectively control their emotional displays. So they won't be as about it. They won't be as noticeable about it. It'll be something like very quick or, something very subtle rather than like because normally you get pushback off something like that. So That's why it's subtle with them. They can control it better, whereas Phil hasn't had the socializing in over a decade, so he hasn't needed to. He hasn't needed to restrain it as much, so it's a bit more noticeable with him.
So it's... Oh,
I thought, oh, my buddy's in trouble. I should help him out, you know?
There you go. Big ups, Big Guy, for the video. Go sub to Big Guy, please. He makes great videos like that. Go sub to him now. 2 more things before we get out of here today. I think it's worth showing. So Philip told his story about getting his driver's license this week. And of course it was all true and no lies here at all. Let's go.
If you guys don't know,
please.
I was the valedictorian of my elementary school and my high school.
I've never heard of valedictorian in elementary school. I'm ready for someone to tell me different, but I've never heard of it. Yeah, my school. Good,
I was going to ask that. It's not a thing we do over here, so yeah.
My school never had one, but okay.
Right? I'm very good at studying and memorizing things for a test. Okay, I'm just really good at it. I find it very easy.
Yeah.
So I took the whole book that they had given us. You know, stuff that you needed to know for the test, and I basically studied the shit out of it.
The highway code.
Yes, the written test for the driver's license, you know, what does this sign mean, that kind of stuff.
They do the test, and I answer all the questions correctly based
I answered all the questions correctly. Okay, but here's the qualifier.
Answer all the questions correctly based on the information that was in the book. And then they grab, oh, you failed the test. What do you mean I failed the test? You failed it miserably. Well, can I see it? Yeah, so here's your test. Here's all the answers you got wrong.
Karening out to the test, dude.
Just like, I failed it miserably.
Yes.
Like, you didn't just fail, you failed miserably.
Can I see the test? The fuck?
Clearly
really
the
cool.
test and the grading system is the issue here,
Yeah, come
then
on.
I proceeded to say, no, the answers are right. Apparently your answer key's wrong.
Yeah, your answer key's wrong. Clearly. I did nothing wrong. Your answer key is wrong. Oh, right. Yes, definitely.
He's going to be a Karen about everything. Can you imagine being the poor fucking, like, customer service rep that has to deal with him when he wants to return something? Fuck.
Can you imagine people caring out about a written test? You just run through a fucking machine. Oh, yeah, your answer key is wrong that you've quizzed 4,000 people this week on. It was wrong in my case.
A, B, C, or D. Yeah.
Yes,
like the answer key that you use to determine who can drive on the fucking road.
And the guy's like arguing with me.
Yes. He's saying, yeah, you got it wrong.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear any more of your bitching. Anything else?
Which one of us is the instructor? Which one of us gave the test? And which one of us took the test?
You're really doing this right now, sir? You really want to go with us on this?
Said, all right, well, let's take an example of this question, right? And he says, okay, so here it is, and here's the answer. And I said, here's the book, and here's the answer right in the book that says what I picked, not what your key says.
Yeah.
And he looks at it and he goes, well, I have to go by the key. So
so by the way, that's what the person would actually say, no matter what was there, you know? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, well, we have to go by the key, sir, because that's like the real thing. It's not wrong. There's probably thousands of people that check this shit. But yeah, okay, we had to go by the key. Anything else? And what test taker has go ahead. What test taker has time for this bullshit, man? What, you know? Oh, yeah, please show me how the test was wrong. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely check this out. Yeah, bring it on up. Yeah.
Like how many people are you going to be dealing with per day, you know, taking the test? Like,
yeah. How many people, all this time to analyze each person's test in a multiple choice quiz? Oh, yeah. Let's debate about all these you got wrong, sir. We definitely have time for that. Definitely. Yeah, go ahead.
How come nobody else did? If that was the book and that was right, and what you said was right because that was what was in the book, how did nobody else fail the test miserably?
Yeah.
How come they all passed?
It seems like most other people in this class just passed the test. So we want to. Is they fucked up or you fucked up, sir? What do you think? All right. Okay.
He says, and he looks at it and he goes, well, I have to go by the key. So you failed and you have to take the test again.
Yeah.
So I told my parents they were not happy because basically
yeah, definitely.
That's the second time. Come to find out, this driving school was actually infamous for flunking people the first time every time. So they would force you to do a second test and make more money.
Definitely. This is definitely real. All true. Very possible and true.
Pretty fucked up to think about, right?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
The second time, miraculously, I aced it. Wow, isn't that funny how the...
You already took the test.
After Dave and Linda paid.
And let me tell you, usually on this fucking shit, it's the same exact test. I'm not talking about they don't even fuck it up. Like, they don't even, like, switch the numbers. It's like, the same test you failed, here you go. You know what you got wrong, right? It's the same one. And, of course, you're going to get better on that one. I know sometimes they rearrange it, but I remember, I think with my, like, learner's permit test, they just gave me the same fucking one. Because I did fail it the first time myself. But I didn't bitch about it. I knew I didn't study enough. But they gave me the same fucking one. I was there many years ago. But I was saying, I'm younger than Philip, not by that much. So, similar age.
First time I flunked miserably, the second time I aced it.
Just want to be clear, younger than Philip. That's a fact. Thank you. But anyway, so Philip then went to then he talks about his, he did the physical test, okay? And the physical test was, it was raining so bad that it was like, I think it's on here. I'll play that as well, because it is funny. If I don't have it here, is this it? Oh no, I want to play that too though. Is it? Fuck it. I'll find it. Let's watch the.
Are we talking about that? Are we talking about this?
Let's do that. Let's do this. Okay. So this is definitely cool. I'll find it.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh shit! Okay. I can't see. Okay, I can see.
Now I can't see anything.
Button and
I can't see. I
can't determine this by touch alone.
Where am I? Where am I?
I can't see where my hands are on this pad that I've been holding for like my job.
He's not saying anything. The guy's not saying anything, so I don't know where to go. Why isn't the guy telling me where to go?
Bro, you've not even moved.
I know. You want to go?
I can't. He's not saying anything.
Oh my god.
I turned it on. Why is he not telling me where to go?
Because you've not moved.
Can't see shit.
Go forward. Go forward. Keep going forward.
He's not even driving.
I don't know what's happening because he's not talking, so I don't know if I'm going the right way or
not.
Go
God,
forward.
Dude, he must have driven like 20 feet. Go on.
This
keep
is
going,
worth $50, by the way.
This is it? I turned it on, right, guys? He's supposed to be talking.
You're not moving.
Why isn't he talking?
Why are you looking at chat?
You are currently driving down this road. If you keep moving at, this current speed, you will be at the other side of the
straight.
road.
You heard me say go straight. Okay, go straight.
Yeah, you heard he said? You heard he said? You heard he said?
Going straight.
He just said go straight.
God.
Oh, correcting the steering there. Yep. I've got to make sure that we don't hit these two things that I've just seen in the wing mirrors.
Oh my god.
Gonna thread the needle slowly. I can get through them.
I'm nervous.
This is totally blind. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous.
No clue where I'm going. I can't see.
I'm nervous, guys.
Did I wreck? Oh, my eye's burning. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Eyes burning. He wants to see where he is. Makes it a lot of fun when you don't even do the fucking goal you promise people. Really fun, man.
I wrecked?
Yeah, did I
It said
wreck?
to go straight, so I went straight.
Did I wreck?
Oh,
I must have been moving at like 2 miles an hour. Did I wreck?
So he just checked where he was. Now he knows where he is.
So what do I do now? Am I wrecked?
Uh-huh. This is so fun.
I can't see.
No shit. Got a blindfold on.
I can't see. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going.
Yeah. Phil, keep saying, and people will believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Knew how to turn here. Knew how to turn to avoid that in the middle of the road. The island there. Can't see though.
What's going on? I feel rumbling. What did he say?
I feel rumbling.
I missed what he said. What did he say?
He didn't say anything.
Look, now he's doing Stevie Wonder to see under the blindfold.
I heard it sound like a train. Like why is it rumbling? What am I hitting?
This is good
How
content.
could you not work this out by the ambient noise of the fucking... Oh, God.
So fun.
Keep going. I don't know what's going on. Uh-oh. What's that? Uh-oh.
Clearly you're not moving forward if your engine's making that noise.
I think I'm stuck, but I don't know. I can't tell.
Phil, I don't even drive and I know.
Moving right now?
Oh, my God.
What's happening?
What's happening?
I don't know if I'm moving or if I'm stuck.
What were you looking at? What are you trying to look out the window?
I don't know if I'm moving or if I'm stuck.
This acting is so fucking cringe, man.
Why?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't.
Why look like all the way over there? What are you hoping to see?
His voice navigation is completely worthless. He hasn't helped me at all. He hasn't said a single word. He's the most silent voice navigation I've ever heard in my life. He's tight.
Generally, they don't expect you to be blindfolded, sir.
Lip. What, I gotta cost him $1 to talk?
He's tight-lipped. Oh, there we go.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh. What's happening? What am I hitting right now? What is going on?
This is legit the worst, man. I don't know how anyone put up with this shit.
What's that
Am I
noise?
okay? What's that
This
noise?
is absolutely how you sell to everyone that you can't see.
Yeah.
What is going on? It sounds like I definitely have a flat or something. What, he said turn right?
Yeah, stop
He said
talking.
turn right. He's too... I'm gonna try to turn right. I don't think this is right.
You think?
There is a right turn coming up. Oh, the timer's up. The timer's up.
Hope you had fun. Hope you had fun. $50.
Let's see how I did. Oh, okay. Where am I? I didn't even make it to the first turn.
No.
I didn't even make it to the first turn.
Hope that was fun.
Seriously?
Really fun.
No. But that's why he didn't say anything.
So what happened?
And he knew. He knew. He could absolutely see out of that. That was all an act.
Wow.
He didn't even want to go along with it.
I didn't even make it to the first turn.
Great. Anyways, there's some more cringe shit from that as well. I think this was even worse. Look at him trying to make a moment here. Watch this.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. Well. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Content has never been worse than it is right now. It's never been less about the games, but when we do play games, it's never been worse than it is now, too. So, great stream. And the viewership shows that, by the way, when we're getting under 200 for most games. Very cool.
I feel like there is potential in Truck Simulator for being like a bass fishing simulator sort of thing, you know, a late night stream where there's a lot of gold. But we need to like not do that blindfold thing again because it's very clear he could see.
And he just trying to ham it up like, this is what fun is, right, guys? Ha ha ha, what is it? Whoa, where is it?
I'll show you going viral.
Yeah.
Fuck the Doom clip. I'll do better.
Shout outs to Poems Past for this. This is where the idea for the thumbnail came from, by the way. It's basically I just elaborated on that. Okay. One thing. Also, we didn't talk about this, but Philip has decided to not do the podcast a few times next week because he wants to get right to the gameplay. Any thoughts on this, Steve? What is your theory on this? I never thought we'd see the day when he thought it's better to play more games. Is he trying to give us less content? What do you think?
I think he's aware that on some level, you know, the whole 12 hours to get through the metaphor demo, for example, he knows that, you know, it takes him a while to get through games and people are saying, hey, people are further into Doom than you are, so you need to play more of it. But rather than, you know, not pause as much to stop and beg and just play the game, instead he needs to claw that time up elsewhere. So it might have to be like out of desperation, I need to get through Doom quickly because I've got all these other games coming up and people keep telling me and blah blah blah. That's sort of like my feeling when the alternative is like you could just not beg as much and play the game a bit more and you'd probably get through it quicker in the same amount of time.
It's very strange because, you know, he needs to talk. It's his therapy session. He's saying bye to a therapy session for what? To do more gameplay?
He's just going to transplant it into Doom. He's just going to transplant it. There'll be more pause screens. There'll be more talking to chat. It just won't, you know, because that stuff has to come out. So
he's still going to talk for an hour though. Don't think he's doing 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know. Big ups to GBRC who says he told his mom and pop and they were not happy. Yeah, not happy having to listen to Phil moan and cry about it all day when he failed his driver's test. Oh yes, Philip, you did great. It's the tester's fault. Yes, Philip, definitely.
I told them, look, he said question 4, you said D, and it was B.
Yeah. Thanks, mommy. Nate Rivers said, I feel like Phil will be a cult member. Loveless marriage, no friends, no life, desperate for meaning. He just never got found by a real leader. I mean, he would fall for the marketing schemes of them for sure. You know, like, oh, yeah, they helped me make my life better. Like he would pyramid schemes. He would love those. Come on.
Yeah, he's a mark in that regard. Yeah, but I don't think he would like adapt well to the other aspects of cult life because he's too self-centered. So he couldn't give himself fully to devote to someone else.
Yeah,
he couldn't devote himself to the cult or the community or the leader. Because it's like, well, no, because I'm the main character in the universe.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would clash. But yeah, he'd absolutely fall for the marketing at first.
Big ups to Scoot Walker says, "Look, Mom, I can use Klarna, Sezzle, after paying a firm. Does it look like I'm destitute?" Big up, Scoot Walker. Iwamoto says, "Classic Phil. He can intake information but can't apply it. Yeah, he can study books but then fail the test but then blame the test answer key." Was it? Yeah, very cool. NWO News says, God mismanufactured my life. There we go. Mismanufactured the water. Jericho says, great case study. Great case study of DSP. No stakes, still lying. Yeah, he just lies to lie at this point. He doesn't know what he was lying about. Magic Short Bus says,
that was during the blindfold bit.
Oh yeah. I mean, he can't resist it, right?
What are the stakes? You're going to crash in the truck simulator and then...
I think he's trying to be entertaining. I think he's least entertaining when he's trying to be entertaining, you know what I mean? And he's trying, he does not know how to be entertaining to anyone, right? So that's the problem. Magic Short Bus says that VR video shows that even children will get sick of his shit and run, but the deads keep coming back. That's why he's down to 200 people, because most people will watch this and understand there's no entertainment value to be had here. But the ones that stick around, they are susceptible to the pignosis, right? Because there wouldn't be there any other way, right?
That's why his audience is what it is,
That's why the people that are left, he's curated a very specific audience, you know what I mean? Juno01 says, audio of Phil trying to lay with cat. Oh, I can't see. Huh? What am I doing? Huh? I'm in the middle? I'm going forward. There, I can't hear the talking. You talking?
Yeah, I plugged it in, but it's not doing anything. Take it out and put it in the other one.
Am I in? Okay. Big ups to...
oh, God, that thumbnail.
That's his choice, by the way. His choice, by the way. Big ups to Third Eye the Third, who says... Third Eye the Third says... Or I had it. Third Eye the Third said, check this part out, basically. And he bites off a chunk of his finger and keeps it in the mouth for some time. That's what we're looking for here. Okay, so I'm looking for...
Okay, very, very quickly, though. Phil,
please.
The number of exclamation marks you should have in a thumbnail is 0.
There you go. Why don't we do the... the top text got the... the good outline.
Yeah.
See, the top the top text and bottom text got a good outline. Did you forget it on the bottom, sir? The bottom text didn't get the outline. Huh?
Yeah, you need a border for him.
Yeah, what happened, Philip? Come on, you get to work on that. All right, here we go. 510 is the promised.
I do love, though, that his method of making thumbnails is very, very obviously just find a frame in the game and then overlay text using OBS and then print screen that.
Yep.
That's it. That's how he creates thumbnails.
Pretty good. Simple as that, guys. Here we go. Biting off some pork rind. Yes. Here we go.
The barrier is still holding, but
scratchings.
Working on it. Oh God, it's like chewing tobacco.
They got it.
Ew! He's still eating it. He's still eating it. He's chewing it. It's jerky. Pork jerky.
The new bishop.
He's
when you get like a really thick bit of nail you can get between your teeth.
Blame Third Eye the Third, not me.
There's no time.
Okay,
still there, isn't it?
I can't tell. Is it devoured or still there?
We need... Send in the ultimate badass.
I think you might have got it now.
Good comment. All right, that's it. We'll end right there. Big ups, everybody, for joining us today. You don't have to wait long to see us again, though. We'll be back tomorrow with hopefully Meerkat is confirmed. Maybe we'll get Ludacris back in the house as well. And we will do the legendary iceberg of things Philip has begged about or for tomorrow. And that will be starting 2 hours earlier than the show today. Okay, so 5 p.m., British summertime, noon EST, so we will finish before the pre-stream starts. You know what I'm saying? But that'll be it, my friends. You're all legends. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, Steve, any final words? Give you a chance. Go ahead.
Yes, you do not have long until the payday bar goal is not in effect, because I had one the other day and they're quite nice. So
there you go.
It's probably not going to last that much longer.
Also, King of the Ring is coming in, let's see, exactly 2 weeks and 1 day, right? It's next...
Solidarity.
2 weeks from today, May 31st. We are rocking out with King of the Ring 2 weeks from today. All right, we're out of here. See ya. Bye.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, and Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. It was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. Like, I'm happy with who I am. I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
Anger is good.